Welcome to Temple Baptist Church here in Poplar, Bluff, Missouri. We're with you for our devotional time. Just honored to get the opportunity to share a little bit of God's Word with you on a couple of times a week. And today we're going to be in Psalms 89. I'm going to encourage you to read the first 12 verses. Of course, for just a time restraint or the fact that I don't want to read all of it, I guess would maybe be as good an answer as anything. I'm just going to read verse 1 to you. I will sing of the mercies of the Lord forever. With my mouth will I make known your faithfulness to all generations. For I have said, mercy shall... Now I went ahead and got verse 2 in that, so we'll go. For I have said, mercy shall be built up forever. Your faithfulness you shall establish in the very heavens. I have never been, but I'm sure a lot of people maybe that are listening to me have been to Yellowstone National Park, and you've more than likely seen Old Faithful, that famous geyser that has been, I think they say about every 44 minutes it erupts, and so there's all kinds of times. And then, there aren't many times in life as dependable as Old Faithful, is there? That's where you get. I've heard that said about people. Well, that's Old Faithful. You can count on them, and that. But yet even it cannot be compared to God and His unending faithfulness. You think about how Old Faithful, and think about who's in control of Old Faithful. God, isn't He? Yeah. So the psalmist here is making a connection between our singing and God's faithfulness. Now, when we think about that, the contrast, the reliable character of our God has been the theme of countless hymns, isn't it? I mean, that's just something that's there. And, worship songs throughout history. A gentleman that wrote, "Great is thy faithfulness." That's a favorite hymn for a lot of people. And God is truly faithful to all generations, not just a few, but to all generations. And so, we shouldn't be surprised that God's people have always sung about Him. That's what the Psalms are. They're songs of praise to the Lord. They were used for worship service and that, and so, but now we've got Poplar and put music to it and everything and added verses and that and the other. But we should expect our generation to tell of His ongoing faithfulness, whether it's in song or whatever it is. As God continues to display His trustworthiness and His reliability, His people keep responding with songs of praise. Excuse me. How have you seen God's faithfulness on display for you? How faithful is God to you? He's faithful. I wished I was as faithful as He was, but we're working on that. Remember and celebrate all that God has done, and consider ways that you can make His faithfulness known. Let's share it with everybody. Let's let the Lord know about it. May God bless you is our prayer.